Hello, Battleship Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Apocalypse with me, BlueAnkylo, and of course our team of brave XCOM agents ready to attack an enormous UFO that we shot down and risk their lives to retrieve valuable tech and corpses. Actually, we need to bring one back alive if I remember correctly. So without further said, let's begin. It looks like I've got one squad kind of a little bit further away than the rest. So let's move them first. I did a little bit of double checking of my various soldiers before I started the episode today. We're definitely missing quite a few flying suits, so most of the team can fly if you can identify sprites there. But there's definitely a few that have I think this one that are missing the Marsec suit basically. That's okay. It's no big deal, but you know, optimally, we want everyone to just fly around like maniacs. That would be the best. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is going to lead to the entrance. In fact, it looks like it does not. So I'm not sure where we're going to get into this UFO then. I should probably, to preserve as much stamina as possible, is those who can fly should be flying, even if it does result in slightly less aim accuracy. That's the word. But I'd rather have lots of stamina for when we get to actual contact. For the majority of my troops, that is. Now, I do remember not too long ago, I encountered one of these very large UFOs, and we found a way in. And I didn't send all the party in through the bottom. So I might want to check if we can get into the front here. Or the back. I guess it's where we crash landed. And if we can, rather than just splitting the party, we can send everyone in that way. So I've got some memories coming to my attention here. Also, it's nice to end turn to see if anything comes rushing at us from the sides. So it does not hurt. Now, of course, the people who can't fly don't even have this as an option. But, like this person. This is Goofy Doofy, who apparently is not able to fly. Okay. But I want to see if there's any chance. Can we just walk through this stuff? I don't think so. Now, it's possible we could shoot our way through that stuff. I don't know. That's the top of the UFO, and they got all kinds of fancy-dancy, that like anti-air, or maybe point defense to shoot down missiles or something. I've never really flown around on top of these UFOs much. I definitely know that they take damage, and depending on how you kill them, you can have different areas of the UFO opened up, basically. Well, I still don't think I've ever actually shot through this stuff. I think this is like special alien glass. So I don't think that direction's gonna work for us. This is ground level. Let's fly those who can. Unfortunately, I have a feeling this is one of those you have to go underground to get into UFOs. I don't like these ones very much. Because we waste a lot of time at the beginning of the episode getting started. It's just the same thing over here. I mean, thematically it's neat. Having to take like an underground tunnel to get inside the UFO. I just, well, I got a schedule to keep here. I got videos to record. I could just cut all this stuff out, I guess, but you know what? I'll tell you what. This time, I'm not going to cut it out, but if we ever do another battleship, mothership type thing where we have to take a underground passage in, next time I will not show it off. Because I've only really done it once before. This is only the second time. So, I'll do one more for realsies, and then if it happens again, I promise I'll do some video editing to speed it up for you guys watching at home. For now, you'll just have to either skip ahead or just relax with me, your pal, BlueAnkylo. You know, take a minute to go hit that like button, tell your friends, and, you know, yada yada. Yada yada yada. That's what I want you to do. Alright, yeah, this does look like that UFO we saw before. Same map, that is to say, specifically. And it's annoying because by the time we get to the target, everyone's going to be out of stamina. Unless I walked people, which I don't like to do. But it would be smart, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't even know who that is, but I did not have a chance to tell them to stop. And now their stamina's gone. Probably my least favorite UFO design, just because it forces you to walk, and it makes you run around half the map to get to the entrance. Just drains your stamina, or you just walk and you waste a bunch of extra turns, and everyone leaves you nasty comments on YouTube because you took too long. I don't think I've ever actually had one of those comments. I just, you know, I'm projecting. That doesn't mean you should be writing one right now, though. Come on. I see you. I know who you are. There is no second level. Yeah, even if I wanted to, we couldn't fly around here. Alright, but this should open up. Yeah, this will be the proper entrance. So it's not going to take too long. It's just, I'm playing suboptimally here by, yeah, we'll have to go all the way up here. I'm playing suboptimally, below optimal, by, you know, running, basically. Technically, we could have sent everyone flying over the little drainage channel. So maybe that's a good compromise. If you're playing this map in the future, you know, maybe that's a nice, easy way to get everyone inside the alien ship without, that's definitely a bunch of poppers coming to kill us. Now, I wasn't specifically preserving time units, so I don't think we've got a lot of shots here, but maybe we'll get lucky. I wasn't thinking about aliens, I was thinking about saving time. Hey, good job, somebody up front. There's a ton of noises coming out. I should be careful. Alright, hold up, everybody. Let's be smart. I'm hearing a lot of alien movement. Alright. Let's see. If you're over here, let's just park at the top of the stairs, make ourselves a bit of a firing line, and then wait for the other team to get in position. This is at least 8-man strong, assuming the enemies come out. And if there is brain suckers or anything, we have lots of shots. The worst thing we are is grouping up, which does tend to open us up to some grenades, but we'll switch back to accurate shots. Am I missing somebody? There should be 10 people here. 5. Oh, one of them is probably the one I flew on top of the UFO. Who's that? There we go. Alright, you're going the right way? This is, who's that? Hector! What are you doing up? Kinda going the wrong way, buddy. You missed your turn. Alright, well, he'll catch up next round. Maybe. Nope. How did you run out of stamina? You were flying everywhere. This is going to be a bit of an ugly breach because we're not going to have enough stamina to really go nuts. Unfortunately, if we take the top of the stairs here, we don't really have like a crossfire position. I don't think we'll have line of sight on the entrance. So I think what I want to do for these guys is put them a little bit further down. Or run them a little bit further so that they'll be able to support the other team. Oh, you did not even... Oh, man. Yeah, some of these people are going to be really low on stamina going into this UFO. I guess... How does my robot... Greg, how do robots run out of stamina? That doesn't seem fair. Also, you're blocking the road. You can just fly right over. Perfect. Those of you with flying suits are still doing better in general, which is... I mean, that's why I want everyone to have flying suits for the late game. It definitely makes getting around a heck of a lot easier. Enough that I would sacrifice a little bit of armor. You know, because we could get better, like, your body armor would be better with the Predator armor, but... So we got a pretty good firing line here. Oddly enough, only the robot was completely exhausted. And there's only going to be 9 people on this side because that's just how many people I brought. Alright, we'll give everyone accurate shots with... Everybody? I don't know. Make sure everyone can do accurate shots. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm sure a lot of those noises in the background are poppers. And I think I heard some worms. And then I know the big, deep, booming one that we haven't heard yet, but we heard last episode. That was the behemoth. And, don't let me forget, part of my job here is to get a, to capture a spitter. So we're going to make a line somewhere around there. That should be close enough. And then we're going to clear out a bunch of debris and shoot open the door. Seeing as one anthropod already went outside, I kind of think, like, I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious here, thinking they might send more out to fight us. And we don't have as much stamina to run in like we usually would. A lot of times on UFO assaults we have, basically we start right by the entrance, so we start with full shots. Alright, so everyone's crouching on this side. Let's take someone who's got a bad angle and try to clear some debris. That's fine, that's pretty good. Maybe we'll take a few more debris shots. Okay. Couldn't hit the blind side of a rock. Who is this? Panda Not So Ace, living up to your name. Alright, one more person. Well, you hit the one you weren't aiming at. There we go. Good job, Greg. You might not have any stamina, but you did some good shooting there at the end. Alright, this team will basically link up, but... I'm going to do so a little bit further back, just because they come kind of at a different angle here. So we're going to line them up kind of along. You can see what I'm doing. I don't have to explain it. It's not rocket science, it's XCOM Tactics 101. Entry-level university course. Alright, once you've run over as far as you can, all of this group take a kneel. All of this group can take a kneel. Everyone's facing the right direction. I guess I'll take a couple shots at these debris again, because I kind of like clearing it out. I honestly don't even know if this makes any difference at all for shooting. I think these things can block shots, so you could consider it sort of light cover, perhaps. Come on, guys. Don't make me waste all my time units here. There we go. Good enough. So everyone back to accurate mode. Or aimed mode, if you please. And we'll see what happens. Next turn, we blow open the door. So someone must have missed and blown open one of the doors already, because I was trying to wait till next turn to do this. But we're getting some good counterfire. Oh! I noticed that. So these are going to be brain suckers that'll hopefully activate, I think. We got to try to gas this guy. Entropy launcher. It actually might be a dimension missile launcher, even. Well, I'm glad I got these guys on accurate shooting, because they're doing pretty good. I think if I'd blown open this door earlier, we would have had better shots. But we're doing okay. We got lots of spitters, so we can kill a couple. I don't know. Have we ever had a soldier die to spitters? Like, I don't think they've ever really been a big threat to us, like, by dealing a lot of damage. This is working out, but please stop running out here. I want to capture you. If you guys could just ignore this one, that'd be fine. There's no chill allowed. You guys could just take a break. Well, we're not catching any of those spitters. Maybe there's some more inside. Now we'll be getting a bunch of brain suckers coming at us. These are the ones that we really need the shots for. I guess you could say the aliens were kind of smart by rushing out with everything they could to draw our fire so that the brain suckers could do this. Ooh, you got lucky, son. Alright, whoever that was, very, very lucky. Come on, team. Alright, good. Brain suckers. End of the game, and they're still the only thing I'm scared of. There's so many. I think there's a big behemoth up there, too. Oh, boy. Alright, good shooting. Good shooting, Tex. One more. Come on, guys. Come on. This is gotta be the last one. Finish it. Alright, alright. That's gotta be it. We killed like 4 or 5 brain suckers. Just take it a break. Just give it a break. This battleship is just full of death. I'm glad we didn't rush in too much. Okay. We're totally fine. Nobody's dead. Cephalion here had a brain sucker on his face, and I think it was Gus the Awful that saved him. So that's great. We can still see one spitter, who I may want to try to capture. So he's floating. Alright, so let's push your luck. Go have a look around here. Alright, we got a couple cloaked ones. So that gives me an option to try target fire here. Yeah. Whatever you want to call it. Alright, that's 2 kills. I'm happy with that. Get out of the way. Next up, I actually don't have very many time units. Someone with time units. Alright, gotta kill this one. Who is this? Oh, it's one of the rookies. So KDTC here hasn't had a chance to get too awesome with her accuracy. Wow, that was really bad, actually. Let's take a couple random shots here before you run away. Alright, you failed. Sorry, KDTC. This one's not even cloaked. You don't have any good excuses for not being able to kill that. Want to see one of the other team make the shot from the other side of the map. There you go. So, John Rico here, showing us how it's done with the 59 accuracy. Still not even that high, but much better. Alright. So, I would like to capture a spitter. I need to stun one. Oh, there's another one right up. Yeah, there's so many enemies in there. Alright, it's time. Make sure I've got gas grenades. And Apollo's Turtle's Ghost, who's running out of ammunition. I need to remember, like, in between episodes one of these days to reload some ammo. Just give everyone more spare ammo. So we probably won't really do much. Oh, that was a terrible throw there. Like, there's just a tunnel, and you just threw it at the wall. That's... Apollo's Turtle's Ghost is going to make things more difficult for us here. Alright, someone else with a stun grenade. Alright, so you do not have a stun grenade. That's too bad. Old blanket. Here we go. You know how to throw a grenade down a hallway, right? You guys can handle this. Alright, activate this turn. Throw it right here. There we go, that's good enough. So I don't know if the gas really goes upwards very much, but at least there's some gas here. And I'm gonna try maybe a couple shots at the invisible one. I think he's got cloaking. Oh, shoot. I didn't even pay attention. I just used all your time units. You can still get out of line of fire, at least. Maybe I should just leave it like this, because if we keep shooting and we miss, we'll kill this thing, and I need it to go down and fall asleep. Yeah, I'm just going to stop there. I'll still have a fair number of people. If like a brain sucker does come out and try to land on your head, old blanket, you're actually pretty safe, because we got lots of people that can shoot the brain sucker, hopefully. And none of the aliens should have a line of sight on you unless they come pretty close, and most things will fall asleep going through that hallway. That's my logic. Hey, look at that. They both fell asleep. I probably should have just stunned the hallway earlier, actually. If there's a million aliens coming to get us, just the stun gas hallway is like one of the best defenses. Well, look what we found. Something that's immune to stun grenade, stun gas. Or at least particularly strong versus it. Alright, so you know what? Old blanket, because you're a rookie, this is the perfect opportunity for you to get some XP. There's a skeletoid, but more importantly, there's this monstrosity in the way. Reloaded one of your clips. And you got yourself a kill. So, I don't know. I don't really know if there's a whole lot of direct correlation between rapid fire toxic gun and more accuracy. There's got to be some of it, though. Oh, you ran out of ammo. Okay, well, I don't want to waste too many disruptor shots. Well, waste, but you know what I mean. I don't want to waste time units on them, I guess. So let's see if someone from far back can get a nice, accurate shot here. I think we actually hit something that was in that square. There's something right here, because I have no line of fire. So I bet you there's another one of these guys that's standing right here, basically. Yeah, you can see I hit something, but we can't see it. I think that was another hit. It's probably not worth it to waste a ton of time units on this. Oh, there might have been something right up front, too. The truth is the, oops. Oh, dang it. It's not what I wanted to do. The truth is, something. The truth is out there. Let's just end the turn. Oh, look, there was another one of those. I think I was gonna say something about, like, these things aren't too... They're not too dangerous in turn-based mode. And then everyone's gonna die. But, because they get stuck, right? Like, look how confused they got there. They didn't take nearly as many shots as they could have, although they did use their missile launcher. There's all the poppers. We knew they were coming, right? That's why I accidentally left someone right in the middle, blocking all of our shots. Right in range of popper explosions. That's why I did that, exactly. Well, maybe we should throw some more stun grenades down there. I definitely don't want everything to explode, or else I'll lose my spitter that I want to bring home. Okay, this is getting a little bit crazy. It's really weird how these behemoths sort of line of sight block you. And when you're looking right at them, sometimes you can't see them. 1, 2, 3 poppers. A behemoth. A skeletoid. There's 5 targets. Alright, well, let's try to get the skeletoid first. Oh, you're out of ammo for that, right? No stun grenades. We pick up some stuff, but we don't need all that. Alright, well... switch it out. A little bit more accuracy. You still have no accuracy, that's great. But yeah, we'll take a couple shots at this guy. One more shot. That's alright. Seeing as you're out of toxic gun ammo, then might as well do what we can. Alright, I think this person... KDTC, she's got lots of ammo, so she'll be the most likely candidate to get some kills here. Move a little bit closer. Not too far so we can still get away. And let's take some shots at this big guy. Hard to see if it's really hitting. There you go. It was definitely hitting. Alright, we're doing good. So now possibly just the 3 poppers. We hit something, but I don't even know what it was. We got one. I do like the idea of getting my rookies in here, taking a lot of extra shots. And then having, like, the more advanced soldiers in the back, providing cover. You killed something that we couldn't see. Good job. Out of ammo for the toxic gun. You know what? This is fine. 36 time units. Yeah, just toss this down here, please. Pretty good throw that time. Good job, Katie. This was... not Katie. Katie TC's Revenge. The second Katie we've had. Alright, so we're gonna have you run this way. And then we're still gonna take some shots, but the gas will provide some pretty good cover for any arthropods or sectoid or arthropods and silicoids we couldn't see. In fact, didn't we see 2 behemoths moving around last turn? Even though we can't see the other one. Like, there's probably one hiding just in plain sight somewhere. Let's go with slight accuracy here. 3 time units per shot, come on. I just really want to make sure these poppers die. There we go. Both poppers dead. There's probably more stuff in there, we just can't see it. So let's just take a break. And I think I'm going to move these guys over to have a bit better line of sight. The rocket definitely did some damage, although I don't think anyone lost their... Yeah, we did lose a couple shields. So, like, Taylor Harvey had 1 shield destroyed by damage. But that's probably the center of the epicenter of the rocket. I think it was a Dimension missile launcher, probably. Or whatever the equivalent of that is for the big guys. So grouping everyone together kind of puts us at risk of that sort of thing, but... it also gives us a lot of actual fire. Alright, we've got a couple people for extra shots if it comes this way. This should be good. I can't even see. What are we shooting at? Something little. Might have been a brain sucker. There's another behemoth, though. Alright, well, let's see what we get. I'm trusting in my shields. If we're lucky, we'll get enough hits in there to kill it on Overwatch, but that'll be a lot harder than usual, because, you know, they got a lot of HP. Now, if we had Toxic Gun Ammo C, I would feel a little bit more confident about killing it on Overwatch. But it'll have to be pretty dumb to die here. It's being pretty dumb. Maybe if I turned my accuracy down 1 step, we would be getting more shots. But we're also not really missing much either. Come on, guys. Finish it! It's got to be close by now. Missed on a disruptor. This is a pretty good Overwatch trap. Now, a lot of those sound effects are like hitting armor sound effects, so I don't know if those really... I don't know how much damage they're doing when you hear that little clunk sound, but it's dead, yo. Okay. Nothing to complain about. We've done really well, huh? So the mission's not over. I think I'm going to wait at least 1 or 2 more turns for the smoke to clear. Because I don't want my dudes falling asleep. But, no, this is great. Anybody else want to come out to the death trap? I heard something. It's another cloaked skeletoid. Cloaking might mean they don't have shields. Looks like it did not have shields. Isn't that ridiculous, guys? 1 shot from the Devastator cannon, and I assume it took out a full strength, full HP skeletoid with a cloaking device. Now, we may have hit it a couple times accidentally, so it may not have been full health. Full health. It's hard to say for sure. Alright, is that it? Move a little bit further down. I figured this has been long enough that probably the brain suckers would have opened up by now. You can check some corpses here, but there was quite a few on the first turn. But after that, it's been kind of quiet for brain suckers. Lots of these. If anything exploded right here, we'd be so screwed. Alright. I'm just going to get you kind of out of the way. And I'm going to start moving some people in to clear, basically. I'm not saving very many time units here. That was a mistake. It's at this point, what I should be doing is making sure I'm only running in people that actually have stamina, so they can, you know, run in and take a couple shots. But I'm also very lazy. I'm kind of banking on most of the hard part being done for this mission. Although I will bring a good amount of soldiers closer. I just kind of doing it lazy. I'm just getting a little bit lazy. That's all. Save some time. Just risk soldiers' lives for no good reason. All right, see what happens. I could pick up a couple shields for people that have damaged shields, actually. But nothing came down this turn, so I stand by my decision. Let's head up to this floor, have a quick look. Okay. Nothing coming to kill me yet. 42 time units. Sure, you can go to this floor, also have a look. Getting some laggy gameplay here. Every now and then we get some of that. And there's 1 floor above that still. But you know what? I think that's enough going up. I'm not going to really try to go like upwards breach until the rest of this... Until I've got a good number of soldiers ready, basically. So who is this? Big Smoke. No stamina, unfortunately. So I'm probably not going to be worrying too much about sending you up first. But people who don't run out of stamina, they're good candidates. Yeah, we might as well do a little bit of a smart prep here. Maybe spend like 1 or 2 turns just getting some people close to the elevator. Can't see anything behind the behemoths. Yeah, like I was saying, if any explosive had gone off down here, or if they do go off down here shortly, we are in tons of trouble. Like, it might not be a squad wipe, but it'd be pretty close. Alright, we got lots of dudes close to the elevator now. Next turn we can go up a bit easier. Start clearing floors. My guess is probably an alien somewhere. Probably something like a skeletoid is just panicking. Although we're getting a lot of lag. Makes it hard. You know, theoretically, there could be something like way hiding around one of these back areas. Kind of annoying. Oh, you can fly up here too. Just preserve your stamina, fly around. That's probably smart. Alright, I'll send someone else down to the other side. But they can fly. So we'll send Gus the Awful over. Slowly. Alright, you can check this thing. I think it's just like smoke particle effects or something. I was really slowing the game down. It's not my computer. It's definitely the emulator, that DOSBox. Having a hard time here. Alright, well I have to say that I'm pretty sure there's nothing in this room. It's always hard to be 100% sure with stealth units, but I'm pretty confident. Alright, so we're going to go this way first. There's a weird second floor here that you can only get to via flight or a much longer trip. We'll go check that out secondly, but you can see there's like another layer there, basically. But if you go to this level of the elevator, it's... I don't think it's actually connected. I think there's kind of a gap, or... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. 57 time units. That's not great. Oh, you're not up front. Of course not. Someone was hiding. Alright. Can we just walk over there? I always forget if you can fly on this floor or not. I guess you could just walk over. I guess maybe it was more just... it was kind of a sneaky area for a second level, because, like, if you go this way, it's just 2 floors up, a 2 Z level high room, but then this side, there's 2 different layers you can walk on. Very, very slowly. And try, Control F2 is supposed to increase the CPU speed that DOSBox gets, but I don't think it's going to make any difference here. Alright, those guys are ducking. We're just taking it slow, that's all. No big deal here. It's kind of annoying. Everything is going slowly right now for me. I don't know why I'm quadding up here with 4 soldiers at a time, but we're extra safe in case there's something big back there. I'm kind of thinking, like, there's got to be some aliens somewhere. Well, obviously, there's at least one alien, but, pausing, this is a leg alien? The leg spike alien somewhere out there? So this is the big room, actually. I remember this. This is the room that actually expands out a lot. So what I want to do is get a couple people, maybe not up top yet, just in case there's an ambush, but close enough that they'll be ready for it next turn. So this level should be fine. Almost moved everybody. I know you don't have very many time units left, but... not time units, but, stamina. There you go. Who is this anyway? I had them in the corner because I thought they ran out of stamina. Well, Big Smoke, it's true. You don't have a lot of stamina. So he does... I think basically all it means is that we're moving at walk speed no matter what, because we can't expend stamina to run. So we use more time units per square. Shooting is still the same. Well, I mean, it's possible there's a hidden modifier for fatigue soldiers kind of moving slow. I'm also going to try something here just because this is going to extend the episode longer than I'd like. Let's put a save in and reload the game from that, because it's going really slow. Is this better? No. Something about this map is really lagging this game out. Well, you guys get to just hang out there with me while we move around slowly. The audio's out because oh, this is the big bridge room where everyone died last time. Or I'm assuming it's the bridge. I don't really know. But if you remember that this was the room where we entered. Well, maybe it's smoothing the speed up a little bit here. Maybe that trick with reloading it helped. But yeah, this is the one where we flew in this side, and we got kind of ambushed before. Maybe it's something to do with changing Z levels so much that's causing me problems. Alright, well, it doesn't look like there's anything down here, but we can use these elevators to get up to this level, which is where we're going to be going next. They just go straight up. That's fine. Let's have a look around these corners. Got enough time to take a shot if we need it. And there's like nothing here anyway. I mean, I'm going to be running these people up these elevators for nothing. Well, not nothing, but anyway, let's position a little bit smart, because these corridors go quite a long way around. There's got to be some more enemies down one of those corridors. Hide back here. So if there's nothing on those little walkways, probably nothing in that, I'm assuming kind of the control area, bridge or something. Okay. Oops, no. Oh, dang it. It's been a while since I've misclicked and wasted a whole bunch of movement, hasn't it? I blame it on the laggy controls. Everything's harder when there's delay every time I press a button. Alright, so those guys are there. There's no specific reason to delay here. I was going to wait another turn before I took the elevator up, but it doesn't matter now. Yeah, I mean, we're not seeing anything. There is actually a couple side rooms back there. Technically, we'll have to clear those as well, I guess. There's kind of like a ramp that goes up that way. There's one over here as well. It's a big UFO. These guys will cover that room, though, and we've got some backups if we need them. You guys... Old Blanket actually has a fair bit of time units. These are going to be kind of just my backups. I don't know what I'm going to use with them for. I wish Goofy Doofy had more time units. This is an unfortunate robot that just started with low time units, and there's just no way to improve them, which is sad. Just sad, that's all. Alright, so these two, rather than going up the elevator to nothing, I'm going to send them to the top floor, just to double check up here. Hopefully they don't get ambushed. There, that one. Alright. So we've got a couple people up top. This will be the most likely area where I expect enemies, kind of one of these corners or around. It'll be this floor almost certainly, because it'll either be in there or, you know what I mean. Alright, let's just go. Oh right, I forgot about you guys. I'll move them next turn, I forgot. There can't be very many aliens left. They're just hiding. They're just gonna make this a pain for everybody. We're gonna go through there next turn. We've got lots of time units. And we'll go with backup. Hopefully all these people here have hover suits, or whatever you want to call them. Makes this stuff a lot easier. Here, that's the level. Look at my amazing strategies. This is someone who does not have a flying suit. Oh, you have to go the long way. Sorry there, Prince Sarius's Revenge. You got a ways to go. Looks like it's possible this was broken open again, so we could have come in that that route. Oh, before I forget about it, assuming I can still get here, these two, the ones that are just hanging out in this. I assume this is like maybe the engine room or something. Get them kind of centralized so they can help out if something happens. Man, so much lag! Making this take longer than longer than it should. Come on, someone get lucky. Find me a panicked spitter or something. With enough time units to shoot it so we don't have to worry about it. Wow. This is definitely the worst lag I've seen in Apocalypse so far. I guess it's just the largest UFO map. Sometimes this happens, but it is really slowing everything down. And I guarantee you, I don't have anything running in the background. It's nothing different on my end. I'm pretty good about double checking that sort of stuff before I start recording. I don't even let like my web browser stay open most of the time. I close all that down pretty good. This is crazy. It's like if the entire game was like this, it'd be basically unplayable. There wasn't any settings like there weren't any actual settings that would affect speed here, right? No, there's no way any of that will help. We're too far back into the past. We don't really have access to graphic settings or frame rate type controls. Alright. Just let them move off camera. That'll save some time. Alright, so we got 3 people on each side there. We're going to have a couple people try to cover those flanks next turn. I've got more backups here if I need them, and more backups down here if I need them. Okay. There's got to be just one hiding stupid alien. I just can tell. All right. Who's going to be the lucky soldier that gets the final spot? These are like little gun rooms. Probably not terribly likely we find anything, but you know, you got to check. Okay, still nothing. Let's take the top floor, because it's almost clear. Of course, if it turns out there's a skeletoid that's not in the UFO that I have to hunt down, oh, I will be a sad panda, Ankylo. Looks like this floor is pretty empty. Alright. Not very many places left. Now this room is a little bit misleading. Because it does have a side with a gun on it or something, yeah. Like another one of those disruptors. I know in my previous playthroughs, I've found aliens hiding and cowering kind of in those corners. And it's kind of hard, like it's easy to miss. That's why I'm being a little bit more thorough here for you guys. Alright, well this is like the largest area of the ship, so I was figuring it might be this way. Okay, well this is not looking good. One thing is, I guess if you can see through the glass, this at least gives us the chance of seeing if there was something flying around out there, maybe? I don't know. Would that ever work? One thing I guess I could have done is checked... Because there was a hole here, if if a couple skeletoids started on this area, they could have flown out of the ship, perhaps. That would would suck. Because it's going to be really hard to find them. We got all this good action at the beginning of this episode, or I guess the middle. Okay, you know what? These battleships I'm just not a huge fan of. They take forever. They cause too much lag. You have to go underground to get into the UFOs. They got a serious... They got downgraded here today. I used to think they were cool, but now... There's something in this middle section of the ship that just... DOSBox cannot handle. I mean, I can see my CPU percentage, my personal CPU setting on one of my side monitors. I'm running it at 20% utilization right now. So I don't think it's DOSBox. I don't think it's my side. Man, there's like there's almost no UFO space left to explore. Let's just end turn, see what happens. Well, we heard something. I don't know if that's good or what. Kind of sounded like a worm, but... it sounded skittery. I think it was a skeletoid. Alright, I don't know if I've ever had to go all the way back here. Like, this might be the first time I've had to go all the way to this end of the UFO. Assuming there might be... Definitely running low on time units. There's something. I guess I'll save that for the next round. Seeing anything? I mean, you actually have relatively good vision, I think, through those windows. All right. Well, one of the things I wanted to check was like, what if we just fly right out here? Could be above the ship, could be below the ship. There's not a whole lot of space. You know, like... This is right by the edge of the map. I think I'll try up. If I was a skeletoid that was free of the ship, I'd maybe have flown upwards. I don't know. Oh, well, I'm going to give it like 1 or 2 more turns, and then I'm going to have to, off-camera, clear the entire map. Like, go back outside, basically. And I mean, I actually left a couple people down here, so... I don't think anything could have reawoken from slumber, because we would have seen it. Why did you run around that tile? Oh, there's someone hiding there. I just had this person... Sorry, whoever you are. KDTC's Revenge. She's just been hanging out there, hiding inside of the behemoth. I was just hoping maybe something was sneaking around behind us or something, but... Don't think I would have missed anything on these lower floors. Seems pretty well cleared out to me. Got these side rooms pretty well explored. The top floor, pretty well explored as far as I can see. I mean, if something is hiding so far back here that you have to wander all the way behind everything to find it, that would... I mean, I guess it's possible, but this would be really dumb. Alright, well... This is the only still in Fog of War area. Oh, I was gonna wait till next turn, of course. Alright, don't get killed. Okay! Well, I'm glad I sent someone outside, because the skeletoid's on top of the ship. Well, I'll check these areas out first, because it could be something here as well, but... A not panicked skeletoid that's been flying around the outside of the UFO, probably invisible. Pretty much worst case scenario, honestly. Alright, and we can't even see it, although I know the we can't go any higher, we're already at the 9th level. So it's just gotta be over here somewhere. It must be cloaked. I think it used an entropy cannon, which should mean nothing with shields, so we should be fine unless it's got a secondary weapon. Oh look, we found it. Alright, so it is cloaked, but we can get beside it with 16 shots, so... Unless he's got some friends, this should be the end. One shot, one kill. I guess he could have thrown some grenades at us. That would have been a bit annoying. Is that it? No, we see it. That's it. Yeah, alright. Sorry that took so long to find that one sneaky alien out there. But that's the way those missions go. To be honest, we probably won't be doing any more UFOs like this. Because I'll probably be going to the alien dimension and shooting them all down after that one. Especially because I know I got the corpse I wanted. I got that spitter. So no more UFOs to chase down. We'll just do a couple things here before we end the episode. We're almost done. This is the wrong one. It does not have a... does not have a spitter captured, so we can forget about that. Yeah, that's fine. But this next one that's on the way back, we'll research that ASAP. Alien containment. So we need a living spitter. Thank you very much. And we're just finishing up our Cymorph. We've actually finished it. I can burn the Cymorph corpse because we already did that research. So this will be the last research we need for the super prestigious weapons. So let's have a look at our research tech. We are doing the alien building. I'm actually just going to put that on pause because I'd rather get the cool stuff out of the way. Well, I say that. I should probably finish that first. It's going to take the spitter plus one more tech. And if I do this first, then we can just go clear out another alien building while we're doing all that research. If I don't do this, there's nothing we can do in the alien dimension. Alright, well we should have gotten... first off, before I forget, let's send this guy home. So that all the soldiers can actually heal up and everything. We should have gotten a couple more weapons. Like craft weapons there. So yeah, we've got we've got two heavy disruptor cannons now. One of them was from the battleship we just shot down. So one of the things we probably want to do here is transfer it to the other base, because each base will have one each base will have one Avenger, if I remember correctly. Got equal numbers of shields too. That's convenient. And it's still a fair. Oh, I think I know what that is. We got more stuff to research for the quantum lab. Actually, that's a new item, I think. But yeah, split the disruptor beams up, and double check my quantum. What is this? It's a teleporter. So that's cool. That means if we keep fighting the on-the-ground aliens, maybe we'll find personal teleporters, which are perhaps the most game-breaking item we could get. Annihilators are actually almost done. That's great. So I'll have to move... Okay, I should do that as well. Just because I've only got the large physics lab in the one base, I should move at least one of these over as well, so that we can research it. Okay. That'll maybe unlock... Because there's a couple more weapons that weren't finalized, researched, I don't think. Okay, so for today's episode, we should probably end things here. Let me just see if I can finish that research tech, and then we can start next episode with going to the alien dimension. Took more than a day. I was hoping it'd be done by this time, but no luck. We are almost there. Let's just finish that tech. What happened? Oh, Mega Pull. Yeah, Thomas the Tank Tower. Is this mine? Are you attacking me? They're already blown up. Wait. Thomas More Tower is being attacked by Psyche who is not even hostile to me? Thomas More Tower, attacked by Psyche. But they're not... Or maybe they are. No, because if I hadn't selected him... Maybe he did turn up in that list. Oh, well. I should be careful. They'll destroy my base here, actually. Like, that's not good. You two hawks, get out there and kill it. We're getting some really good shots here. Everything else is getting blown up. The small aliens, the smaller vehicles really do go down a lot easier to missiles. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's already done. The cops, it looks like the police have got my back. Megapole is doing fine, right? Right? You can see the autocannons that I never use that are terrible. They didn't kill it. Alright. Let's send one Avenger after it. They are really bad aim. That's insane. But yeah, those are all those lousy ground weapons we were talking about. He's gonna, like, get away. Because the police are terrible at their job. I was just saying how good they were, but now, like, changed my mind. Come on, take him out. With your super disruptor. One shot, that's all it's gonna take. Kill him! Prove you're better than the police. Honestly, we're really not geared for small ships. I would need to build, like, a different loadout to actually kill these things efficiently. Somebody got it. Okay, Commander, you got the kill. Good job. That was great. Yeah, these blaster rifle type, or laser weapon type things, disruptors and lineage plasma, they're really inaccurate, and they're meant for big UFOs that you can focus fire down. Little tiny agile ships that are quick. You would definitely be smarter to use one of those, like the disruptor bomb launcher or something, or there's that one that's like the multi-bomb launcher. This thing would probably have tore that thing apart if we used that instead. In stasis bomb, if we had one of those, I think it still does missile lock. Once it hit, the disruptor beams would just... That's probably the best combo, the way I understand it, is you use one of these on one of your ships to stun something, like just paralyze it, and then your low accuracy, high damage disruptors just tear it apart. But, yeah, I wasn't really planning on fighting a whole lot of, civilian vessels late game, so that was kind of a surprise there. Psyche definitely ended up mad at me for whatever reason. Maybe I could try to pay them off just to... It's cheap. You know what? I don't really want to have them interrupting me that much. Just knock it off. Can we do the same thing with Life Tree? A little bit more expensive, but I'm just gonna... Oh. Yeah, no, that's fine. Just so that we don't have to worry about those attacks so often. They're just kind of annoying. Alright, we got the building. This is what I wanted to do. Our scientists believe that this building influences the atmospheric conditions within the alien world. The alien farm. We already did their... I thought we already did the farm. We did the food supply. This is just hydroponics or something for the sake of hydroponics. Or maybe it's like, not hydroponics. What's the word I'm looking for? Terraforming. Maybe it's their terraforming plant. Alright, well, let's end the episode here. It's already been longer than it should have been. We're gonna send our vessels in to do another alien building next episode. And we'll clear out some UFOs. And I'll need to do some squad equipment here, because obviously some people are running out of ammunition. And I've got a couple things to sell. I suppose we should just really quickly sell the alien junk, just to see how much money we make from that battleship mission. It's probably pretty good. Devastator cannons, we can sell like 8 of them. We can sell all the boomeroids. Can sell the entropy launchers. We'll sell some of the dimension missile launchers. I do need to try those out a little bit more, but expensive. I'll hold on to like 10 shields. I know we lost 1, maybe 2 on that last mission, but we've got lots of spares, so we can re-equip. We've got some more cloaking fields, which I just look at as big old piles of cash. That might be about it. Still, 150,000 for 2 relatively easy missions, we'll call them. I'm not going to say they were easy exactly, but I think we were fine. Okay, I guess that should be it for today's episode. Like I said, we've got some re-equipping for me to do in between episodes, so I'll make sure I got some stun grenades for everybody. And yeah, next time we'll go to the alien dimension again and have some fun down there. So thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and see you next time.